subtraction. First, we learned to add fractions. So now we learn to subtract them. And if you can add fractions, you'll have no problem with subtraction. This represents 5/6. I have to subtract 4/6. If I take 4/6 away from 5/6, here's what's left. 1 part out of 6. 1/6. And without the diagrams, you can see the denominators in our problem are the same. We keep the same denominator in our answer, and we only use subtraction for the numerators. This is just like when we add fractions with the same denominator. So with this one, what answer do you get? The denominator stays. We do our subtraction with the numerators. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3/8. Okay with that? What about this one? The denominator stays, and with the numerator, 8 minus 2 is 6. 6/9. Notice anything? 6 and 9 are both in the 3 times table, so we can reduce this fraction. 6 over 9 reduces to 2 over 3, 2/3. What about when you get fractions with different denominators, like this pair? Well, just like adding fractions, subtraction is easy when you have a common denominator. So we make one. Our denominators are 10 and 5. The common denominator is 10. Put that in the answer now. We multiply 5 by 2 to get 10, so we multiply the numerator by 2, and that gives us 6/10. Now subtract the numerator. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3/10. One last example, then it's over to you. 3/4 minus 1/6. Remember, always check your denominators first. When they're different, we have to make a common denominator. 4 is not a factor of 6, so both denominators are going to change. Think about multiples of 4 and multiples of 6. 12 is in both sets of multiples, so 12 is the lowest common denominator. Put it in the answer now. We multiply 4 by 3 to get 12, so we do the same to the numerator. 3 times 3 is 9. And for 1/6, we multiply 6 by 2 to get 12, so we do the same up top. 2 over 12. And now we work with the numerators. 9 minus 2, that's 7 over 12. We can't reduce this fraction, so we're all done. Let's summarise fraction subtraction. First, you need a common denominator, so make equivalent fractions as necessary. Next, put that common denominator in the answer straight away. Then, subtract the numerator. Last of all, reduce your fraction if possible for the final answer. And that's it for this video. If it helped you, please help me too by clicking like. Next up, you're going to do some of these problems for yourself.